So last night, Josh and I drove over to the bay, north end of the bay, and seen like maybe 50 divers, bluebills and ruddies. Not enough to get the drive to get my layout boat out. So we had about 40 minutes left sunlight. So we hightailed it up to Detroit River, Point Malay. See if there's any birds out there. Someone told me there was birds out there, and the only thing I seen was puddle ducks flying and right at sundown. And so we hunted our end of the lake for puddle ducks this morning. Didn't shoot a single bird. Maybe seen 5 to 10 birds all morning. There's just nothing flying. 70 degrees all day. But next week it's supposed to be lows in the 30s and only highs of 50. So hopefully we get a decent push of birds. Because right now it's pathetic. We had a good opening weekend. We had local birds, but we shot wood ducks. It was easy to shoot wood ducks. Now they're pretty scattered from people just shooting the hell out of them. So tomorrow we're gonna go hunt the Maumee River. The North Zone opened this weekend for Ohio, and what we're hunting tomorrow on the Maumee River is the North Zone. Buddy Brian has a friend that lives, or his friend's brother lives on the river, and we got invited to hunt his property. So we're gonna go. We're gonna try that out and see how that works out. So I had a couple guys I knew that said that they hunted that way before, shoot wood ducks and a few mallards. So we're gonna go down there. I mean, it can't be any worse than this morning. So we're gonna give it a shot. I'm meeting Brian right now. We're about to head up to Cabela's with Josh, and Brian's gonna get some new waders and find me a jerk cord. I don't know if any of you guys use jerk cord, jerk string, whatever you want to call it, where you guys are from, but I've used them a handful of times when I've had people hunt with me that have had them. I've used them and the ducks react to them really good. So another thing I get on is mojo ducks. I've been hunting since I got my hunting license when I was in my first year hunting. I was in the 3rd grade, so I'd have been 7 or 8 years old. And the spinning wing mojo ducks just came out. They were the best thing ever. They were like $300. My dad never bought one. What he did was, I had an old RC car, and he cut the back off a decoy, mounted it in there, cut 2 pieces of cardboard, painted one side black, one side white. I'll tell you what, no, if you guys have not hunted when these mojo ducks came out, they were unreal. If you had migrators coming through, they would come down. You don't have to call at them, no nothing. You had a mojo duck out, these ducks would come down. If it took them 10 minutes to come down, they would come in and down on your spread. It was just unreal. I've never seen them work like that ever since. You know, gave it a couple years and they quit working. You know, the birds got used to them, but the only time they work good now, in my opinion, they're in cornfields. Other than that, I don't think they work good. I'm gonna try to. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. So, yeah, anyway, so these mojo ducks, I don't use them, but now, yeah, I remember what I was getting back to. So, I got a friend that layout hunts too, and they swear by using a mojo. They made a floating platform. So, I got a I got a boogie board, body board, and I took it and got two pieces of treated 2x10 and sandwiched them together on the boogie board and screwed them together to sandwich the board. Took a hole saw bit and drilled through that, and I don't use Mojo poles. If I use a Mojo, I got steel black pipe, gas line pipe that I use for my Mojo poles. It's cheaper. I can get a 10-foot stick for $8. A lot cheaper than going to Cabela's or Bass Pro and buying a Mojo pole. It works the same. So I whacked off a foot piece of that and ran it in there. Tested it out in my pond earlier. It floats pretty good. It's not tipsy. It holds its own weight, and it looks like it's gonna work really good. So we'll try that out eventually, but see how that goes. But so, running up to Cabela's, like I said, and pick up a few things, and hopefully we shoot a couple birds in the morning. That way I can make a video to show you guys. I think it's pointless to make a video if you're not gonna shoot anything. It's like when I go fishing. I don't have a fishing video of me just casting and washing my lure off. So. Huh?